receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down, it's play action. On the move now. First play taken, a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Point after, not right through. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move his sticks and keep this drive going. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Grab made by the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Caught quickly. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Brings her to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass caught inside the 15.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Reed. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
He's looking deep again. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 21, Ohio State 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. At the 20. Crosses the touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tailback with another carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. First down here for this offense.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. The sure hands. It's Jackson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
On the ground, it's Jackson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch. But, Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Looking deep to the right side. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Past the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Running back with the football. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble to his left. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're already a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
That makes the score.
And the point after is good.
35. Ohio State 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Saying. That's caught. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. High completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see.
And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Saying. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. The 40 at the 30 now. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. But have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
Texas A&M 37, Ohio State 13.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense back on the field. Remember last time they were on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaks free. Throws a stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's going to pull it down and run. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
jump shot here to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
A running play called on fourth down. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Powering through a tackle. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Reed. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer from this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Reed. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They continue to roll up the score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the point after is right down the middle.
51, Ohio State, 27.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score? Looking to throw it deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes them about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Complete with a running back in this 4th down play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Hebe just gives himself up there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. A play action, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Aggies looking to cash in this red zone trip. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. On the move now. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. He's got his man in the open field. Now here he goes. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried